we feel very good about it. But, it's not a time for us to rest on it for too long. We know that we have another quality team coming in here tomorrow, and that's the beauty of our schedule is that we know that with some real good teams are in here to test us, and we want to be ready for that moment. So what I'm most proud of with these guys is that we didn't look past today. We stayed together with our at-bats. Our pitchers picked up one another coming out of the bullpen, and it was a really good, strong team effort. And that's what I focus on. At the end of the day, when we win a game like we did today and then win a series against a quality opponent like the Giants, it's well-deserved. These guys earned everything that they did over these past 4 games, and it's a great way for us to start the season.
Jake may have had a tough first couple of bats, but third time up, that officer just stayed with him.
Who's that? Jake, yeah. Look, he's our number 4 hitter. He can do anything at any time and break open a game. We have a few hitters that can do that. So it was a quality at-bat that resulted in a 3-run home run, and it put us right into the lead. So that's what this team is all about. I think we had a couple of runners on base, one via the walk and then a base hit by Goldie, and then Jake jumps on a mistake and really was the tipping point in the game. So overall, I think it was a very solid effort in many areas. And we're going to taste it, feel it, and be ready to go tomorrow.
Talk about the effort Robbie Ray gave you tonight.
Robbie, it was 5 2/3. He threw 99 pitches. He comes off the mound losing the ball game 3-2. I think he had 6 or 7 strikeouts. For me, it was a very, very good outing. I think if it's the middle of May, towards the end of June, he might get another batter or 2 and get through 6 innings. And I know the outing would look a lot different to many, but not me. Had he gone 6 innings, for me it was a very, very good outing. He did what we asked. He handed it off the bullpen, and they did their job.
It's only been 4 games, but have you learned anything about some of these guys in just those 4 games? About them that you maybe a little surprised to find out just in these 4 games?
Nothing that really surprises me. I've enjoyed watching them through the course of the spring. But in spring training, you're a little fragmented. You get half the team on one road trip, and then you see a couple guys playing together very sporadically. But what I've seen is a group of 25 guys that comes here to compete every single day. And that makes me very proud of this group. And that doesn't surprise me. It's just fun for me to watch.
How satisfying was it to see Peralta's back penalized?
Yeah, I know he was laughing, putting a little internal pressure on himself with the guys and joking around that he hadn't done what he wanted to up to this point. So obviously he has a couple really big hits and got things moving in a great direction for us. So he's a hitter. We know that it was a matter of time before he got things moving in the right direction, and he was right in the middle of everything today. I think our second, third, and fourth hitters homered today. That's why they're there. They were very productive. They set the tone for the rest of the night.
Are you at all surprised by the offensive output?
Me personally, not at all. I've felt all along that this was a very offensive team, and I came from the American League East, where I have a lot that I can compare it to, and this is a lineup that can score runs against anybody, and my eyes told me that quickly with what I was seeing and what I was reading and what I remember watching last year when I was in the other dugout. Special group of guys that carry heavy bats.
The 100 pitch count now seems to be the best. How quickly you manage that per pitcher or per outing, or does it not matter that much to you at all?
Well, you're right. 100 pitches is like a magic number for all of us, but it's not something that is going to make somebody come out of the ball game. If Robbie Ray is throwing this type of game, and like I said, in the middle of May, middle of June, then he's going to go over 100 pitches. I feel like he deserved to walk off of that mound throwing the way that he did with a chance to win the game. So I would have let him navigate maybe a hitter or 2 more to get off the mound with that opportunity. But for us right now, this is their first outing, and I've had discussions with each pitcher so far, the first four, that it's not worth it to me to stress them on their first appearance. And there's a lot of stimulus. It's an opening day weekend. They're all excited. They're asking their body to do things, a little more aggressively. So there's a lot of components that are adding up that are making me pull them back, and I think they understand that. And once we're into the flow and the rhythm of the season, things will change. But I'm not going to migrate too far from that 100 pitch limit. The studies show that, and there's a lot of evidence that we're going to save some wear and tear on some guys if we keep them near that pitch count.
Coach, there were 5 instances last year where Bobby went up to 7 or more innings. What can you do to ensure that he goes past that mark this season?
Well, I mean, I wish I had a crystal ball and I can give really good advice, but I know he will continue to work on things. He will continue to perfect things with Mike Butcher, and we know that there's those moments that he's going to have special days like that. So we're going to wait for him. We know that he's working hard to make them happen. So I don't know exactly what we can do to predict how it's going to happen, but I know that he's equipping himself to make sure that he's ready for those moments.